In light of Hilary Swank's Cobra Kai comments, another character is now the leading candidate for season 6's secret cameo. Prior to the final season entering into production, it was confirmed that Cobra Kai would bring back at least one more character from the original movies that the series hadn't already featured. Having played the titular role of Julie Pierce in the next Karate Kid, Swank was heavily suspected to the subject of this tease, but now that possibility has become unlikely. With all the familiar faces from the Miyagi-verse that have joined the Karate Kid sequel series over the years, the show's options for unused characters have dwindled considerably. After all, it's already brought in the main villains of all three movies, plus all of Daniel's love interests. The direction it's taken left Julie Pierce as the biggest character it hadn't included yet. However, Hilary Swank has since said that she hasn't been contacted and doesn't believe she will be in season 6. While this doesn't rule out an appearance from her, it does indicate that the returning character is indeed someone else. Dutch is now the best candidate for Cobra Kai season 6's secret returning character. Dutch Johnny Cobra Kai BW. With Hilary Swank no longer the most feasible choice for Cobra Kai season 6's big Karate Kid cameo, it's worth giving attention to some of the other characters the show may have sought to bring into the fold. Arguably the next most relevant name not to be associated with Cobra Kai thus far is Dutch. Played by Chad McQueen, Dutch was a member of Johnny Lawrence's gang and the most aggressive member of the group. As a secondary antagonist in the first, and most famous, Karate Kid movie, there's no one more important than Dutch that could fill the role promised by the showrunners, if it's not Julie Pierce. A Dutch cameo in Cobra Kai was previously shot down due to Chad McQueen's busy schedule as a race car driver and retirement from acting, but it's important to note that much time has passed since his return was last addressed. His daughter, Madison McQueen, claimed he wouldn't join the show in 2021, but since this was 3 years ago, it's far from impossible that a cameo was worked out. The showrunners and actors involved with the show, such as Crease actor Martin Kove, have long expressed an interest in bringing Dutch onto the show, so a continued push to get him on board would make sense. Cobra Kai already revealed where Dutch is, and set up his return. Dutch in Karate Kid. Though Dutch remains the biggest character with a direct connection to Johnny and Daniel still missing from Cobra Kai, his whereabouts are hardly a mystery. Cobra Kai revealed he was in a federal prison in the Season 2 episode that reunited Johnny with Tommy, Jimmy, and Bobby. Apparently, this detail wasn't just a throwaway reference, but an intentional move on the part of the creators meant to set up a possible return for the character. Cobra Kai co-creator Josh Heald said in 2019 that they wanted to make it clear that Dutch was alive and put him in a particular place in case McQueen could return later, via EW. In other words, Dutch's situation provides setup to a potential appearance in Cobra Kai Season 6, rather than an obstacle. Exactly how it would facilitate a cameo remains to be seen, though it's possible he'll get released from jail and seek out Johnny, Crease, or even Bobby. Either way, the reveal that Cobra Kai purposely laid the groundwork for Dutch to enter the picture at some point down the road gives further hope to a scenario where Dutch meets Johnny and Daniel again. By all indications, the only thing that may be standing in the way of Dutch showing up at this point wouldn't be a creative issue, but actor availability.